What's up, y'all? Stray. EMIP TV. I want to talk about the maintenance account today. I want to talk about really being your own boss. Really being in control of your business when you have a maintenance account. Now, y'all know with Schneider, they got something called the MMA, aka Managed Maintenance Account. And this is when you pay your weekly truck payment, and they also take out, included in that weekly, a sum of money, and it goes into the managed maintenance account or the MMA. Could be 100, 200, or whatever, but it's up there. And that's what it's used, is to take care of the truck when you need PMs, when you need tires, when you need just any kind of maintenance done, right? And they hold in your money basically. So when you need some kind of maintenance, they kind of give it out. But the catch is, when you with this program, is you don't have control of your money. You have to call in and get permission. You have to get permission to spend your money, basically. Permission to where you're gonna spend it. And because you just can't use that money how you please, even though it's your money. You can't decide to, you just don't have 100% control. You can't decide to do anything with that money. That's even with maintenance. And for instance, what has me talking about this subject, I don't think it's actually a bad program, but it definitely makes you feel you're not in control of your business. And I'll give you a situation with me and with everybody that's actually on the program. All right, so you saw, I just did a video with me getting tires, right? I wanted to get the Bridgestone tires. There's something with tires called ply, right? Ply, a 14 ply, 16 ply. It has to do something with the weight or whatever kind of tire, how with the weight handling or tread depth, something like that. Okay, but this video is not, oh, you should get this kind of tire, you should get that. It's nothing to do with that. What the video is about is that you, as a owner operator, and you having given them your money to hold for expenses like tires, you don't have control on what kind of tire you could put on your truck that you are paying for. And it makes you feel like shit. I mean, the word glorified company driver exists for a reason. And this is one of the reasons. I mean, you're giving them a set amount of money to use for maintenance, but you don't have control of that money. You have to install the kind of tires they say is gonna go on your truck that you are paying for. So if they saying that, is it really your truck? No. Matter of fact, when you get the receipt for anything that has to do with the maintenance account, doesn't even have your name on it. Your name is nowhere to be found on that receipt. Your business name is nowhere to be found on that receipt. You can't even, I mean, they basically getting a tax write-off. Now, you're still getting a tax write-off, but you're not necessarily for that action, for that transaction. I'm spitting all over the place. Because you're deducting the whole weekly maintenance amount. So if they say it's $100 a week, which is not, it's more than that, but let's just say it's $100 a week for easy math, $400 a month, you get to deduct that before you even before you even use the money. So they basically getting a tax deduction off of that as well. That's their, basically you giving them that money, but that's their money. Their name is on it. It really makes you feel like crap. I went to go get a PM at Kenworth, and I was like, yeah, you know, why don't you, and I set the PM up, you know, and I'm like, yeah, you guys, can you, oh yeah, that's right, my mirror's a little loose, can you go ahead and tighten that mirror? Nah, you can't do it unless you're gonna have to call Schneider. I'm like, why? It's my truck, man, just tighten it up. I'm the one that gave the permission for you to do this anyway. Nope, you're gonna have to call Schneider. So you gotta pick up the phone. Yeah, can you throw one there for them to tighten my mirror? And then they call, yeah, can you tighten the mirror? And that's how it kind of goes. And when you get the receipt, you go to pick up your truck. You say, yeah, I'm here to pick up the Schneider finance truck. And then they say, okay, here you go. And your name will be nowhere on that receipt. So, like I said, man, you're not really in charge. What got me making this video, and it's nothing I didn't know already, but it was just the point. Basically, let's get back to the tires. The 14 ply tires were about $250 less than a 16 ply tire. You know what? I want to run the 14 ply tire. You know what I mean? No, I can't run the 14 ply tire because they say I can't put that on my truck that I pay for. I need to buy the 16 ply tire. Period. Okay? And then also they let you, it doesn't matter what brand. So I guess you get that choice. But I got the Michelin's because unfortunately where I was at, the only 16 ply steer tires I had was the Michelin's. So I got the Michelin's. And like I said, this is not necessarily about the kind of tire you use. And this is just about how I didn't have any say. I mean, to me, if I want to run bicycle tires on my damn truck, I should be able to run bicycle tires because it's my truck. I have all the responsibilities. I have all the insurances. I'm paying for everything. All the risk is on me. All the risk. But you're just not in control, man. You are truly, truly a glorified company driver. Now, people say, oh, man, there's people out there, don't participate in the MMA account. That's it. It's just that simple. It's not that simple, man. It's when you come in, do you think you get a brand new truck, no credit check for the most part, and you can run out of that, I don't want to participate, and they don't know, and they're going to trust you out there with a brand new truck, not taking money for if you F the truck up? I know they got escrows and maybe down payment, but no, you're going to pay for that maintenance, and they're going to make sure you're going to pay because they're going to take it from you. It is in the lease. It's in the lease. It's right there. They're not changing that lease for nobody. There's nobody, when everybody's in that class signing that lease, everybody got the same damn lease. Now, if you going on your there are situations where you don't have to be in the MMA account, and I think one of them, of course, if you're bringing your own truck, or if it's your second year, I think re-signing a new lease on an old truck, I think you don't have to do it because they kind of know who you are. I guess they got a feel for you. But if you coming off the street and you ain't got no down payment and you're gonna be riding in the new truck, you better believe you're participating in that MMA account. They taking that money out, so they're gonna say see you later. Because it's their truck. It's not your truck. It's their way or the highway. Anyway, man, I wanted this to be a live video, but I don't know, I just decided to go ahead and make it a recording. So just pretend this is live and tell me what you feel in the comments below. We pay a lot of money to be in this program. It's a lot of money, man. Y'all know that. That's why everybody says, oh, you're crazy to do such a thing, blah, blah, blah. But when you pay that kind of money, you want to feel like you got some kind of control. You don't have any control, man. Not when they're holding your money. Your money. Your money, man. You give them your money, and they're going to tell you how to spend it. It's like they're truly holding your hand. Can't go to any shop. Can't put anything on your truck. Man, you can't even, don't be making holes in your truck and modifying it and doing all that, because when it comes time to turn that truck in, it better be exactly the way they gave it to you. You know why? Because it's not your truck. So if you want to drill this and drill that and put this piece of chrome on and put all of that on, you're gonna probably most likely have to pay for it when it's time to turn that truck back in, because they didn't give that truck to you that way. So you're believed that it's your truck. And that's why they're so quick to give you the keys, because it's just not your truck, man. You're out there, you're working hard, and it's funny. I'm gonna tell you what, they don't need credit checks and stuff, because you never are responsible for handing them the money. They're taking their money before you even get your money. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, you made $1,000 this week, you owe me $500, and I go, nah, you know, I'm a little short, I'm not gonna pay you. Nah, you ain't got no choice. If you owe them $500 and you made $500, guess what you're getting? Zero, because they're taking their money first. You don't have the option of not paying them. The only way you have the option of not paying them is not making any money. And even then, it's not an option, because now you owe them. That's the only time you owe them, is when you don't make money. But if you make money, they taking theirs. And if you were in the hole, as they say you're a week behind, let's say you owe them $2,000, you went out and made $3,000, well, they taking their $2,000 first, you better believe that. And then whatever other shit you owe them, and then you getting the leftovers. And this is why people don't make it. This is why once you're in the hole, they say it's hard to get out, because they're taking their stuff first. Like when you're home and you're managing your finances, you get paid. You decide who's getting paid. You might not have enough money to pay everybody, but you're gonna decide who's gonna get paid. They're not deciding for you. You know what I'm saying? So you know you at home, you need to have your lights on. The light company ain't just taking their money. You're gonna say, do I wanna pay the lights? Yeah, okay, I tell you what. I owe the light people $100. I'm only gonna give them 50. That way they'll keep the lights on. They won't shut it off for another 50. You know, we play those kind of games. You got no choice when you leasing the truck. They're taking their money. So why do they need to run a credit check? First of all, it's their truck. It was never yours. All you did is agree to pay for it. And they're taking their money before you even touch your money. There's no risk. There's no risk for them. You see, I'm going on and on about this. And let me tell you, I'm not talking about, I'm not saying anything that I'm not breaking news here, okay? This is news that everybody knows. I just want to speak on it, because it's frustrating. It is, and it's probably why, you know, I probably won't, well, I'll definitely either be getting my own truck or taking another avenue, because I'm not in control. I'm in control of my revenue, but I'm not in control of like my expenses the way I want it to be, because they're dictating. They're saying this is the price, and they're taking their money before you even have the option. And I want to be 100% in control. Now, the only way you're really 100% in control is if you get your own authority, right? You got it all. Some people can't handle that. Some people want to work towards it, but you know, they do that by leasing a truck. You know, so it's a good thing. You know, I'm not talking bad in that aspect. I'm just talking about this maintenance account and how the maintenance account makes you realize you're just a company driver, man. You're just a company driver that's paying the bills. That's it. You're paying the bills for them. No risk. They don't gotta pay your unemployment. They ain't gotta give you no benefits. You're gonna pay for their truck. You're gonna pay for the fuel. You're gonna pay for the tires, and they're gonna tell you what kind of tires to put on your truck. And yep. And when it's time to quit, or if you quit, you're gonna give them that truck back, or they're gonna send you, and you're gonna give them the truck back the way they want it, or they're gonna send you all kinds of bills. And they're gonna give that truck to another driver, and he's gonna pay the bills. That's how it works. And this is not specifically, I wanna make this clear, this is not specifically with my company, but I'm only sharing experience with my company, because other companies, they operate the same way, and not, this is the only experience I have, but everybody's the same. They're all the same. So, think before you, just know this. I won't say think before you jump, but just know it's not your truck, man. And it never will be. I won't say never will be. I guess if you paid off, and it's not even really a payoff. It's more of, do you want to buy the truck at the new residual value? It's not really a payoff. It's not a loan. Nobody's loaning you. They ain't give you money to loan. It's like, okay, you did this for 3 years. Hold on a minute. I got somebody like walking by. He's hearing all my shit. It's like, okay, you did this for 3 years. You put 360,000 miles on this truck. Well, this truck is worth 60,000. You know, whatever the estimated value is to be at that time with those specific miles. That's what they say. Hey, you wanna buy it? At the same time, you could go out on the open market and probably buy the same truck and it'll be the same price. You know what I mean? Because just that's how it works. It'll probably be better for you to buy your truck because you know it inside out, and there's nothing that's priceless right there. You know everything about that truck. But they're just giving you the option to buy it at its value at the time you give them the truck back. So anyway, we talking managed maintenance accounts. You need to have your own. If any way possible, make sure the money is in your pocket, and you might not have that possibility, because when it's in their pocket, you will quickly know or quickly come to realize that it's not your truck, man, and you ain't got say on shit. That's it, man. That's the bottom line. All right, man, this video is long enough. We're at 16 minutes. I'm Dre. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for listening to this bitch. And I appreciate you, everybody following. Like, subscribe, share, of course. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.